How's it going, people? And welcome back to the Jumper Punch. Sorry I'm late. I just left at the end of the game. It was about 9:55, so we got home very swiftly, as quick as Jagger Smith moves on that field. Thank you for everybody that's been waiting in the wings here. I'm all over the joint at the moment, but we've just got back in and it's all good. Thank you for the water there, lovely lady. But yeah. Hello to everybody in the chat. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. You're probably going to hit the dislike button because I kept you waiting, which is fair enough. Here we go. Let's get straight into it. Carlton Victors 13-8-86 over Geelong 11-5-71. What a fantastic performance tonight, actually. I thought we played phenomenal. We played the game on our terms. It's interesting times ahead for us. But, yeah, good preseason hit out again. The final one before we head to Sydney next Thursday night at the SCG. But before we get there, we'll speak about this game. And, let's get into it. We'll say hello to everybody in the chat. Stuart McQuaid, great win. Jagger, the Hollands boys, Walshy, Harry Dean. How good is that Walsh, huh? How good's Harry Dean? Gox, good win. Had its ups and downs, but the boys steadied after the second half and the third quarter. Jagger is a freak. He's crazy good. And then when you watch him in real life, just fantastic. Evening all, Jagger the Great. Pick 3 for Owies. How you going, Rocco Grasso? Thank you, Matt Owies, for Jagger Smith. Thank you. Hello, Josh again. Bocek, a full polish on tonight for next week, and we might give him a run. Not a bad watch. Scotty Tompkins, I remember watching Judd and thinking, wow, he's the next Jagger Smith. Only you can come up with a comment like that. Only you are. Evening, Schnapper. Who else have we got in here? There's a fair few, but let's do it. Where is this bloke? I'm here. I'm sorry. Hello, Rob. How you going? Momentum, violation, same thing. Justin Akari, is this the Monday Blues or TJP? Oh, because they're always like, good joke. I saw Mars's doppelganger in the crowd on Foxtel. Did you? Did you get a thing? Did you get a picture of it? Send it in. Baggers Unfiltered, just letting you know we're all winning the flag. Flag of Jagger is a winning a Brownlow. Rising Star, Mackay is winning Coleman. I'm not sure about that. And Cripper is holding up the next Premiership Cup, 100%. Jagger Ablett, Big Seba. Hi Mars. Hi Lou. How are you? Hey Mars. Hey Ben. How you going? Good chatting to you the other day as well. Jacana. Hello. Jamesworth. Where's Snapper? We need our Lord and Saviour. Well, as you say that, here is the great man, Big Snapper. How are you, brother?
How we going? How's things?
I'm doing well. Bro. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah. Can't complain.
You weren't there at the game today or what? Come on, man.
No, I wasn't at the game, mate. Just watched it at home.
How was it? What are your first thoughts and your synopsis of what went down tonight at Icon Park or Prince's Park?
It took about 2 minutes before I smashed the TV remote when Walsh went down.
Oh, yeah. You messaged me. He's done his back. I'm like, oh, God. And you see him running off.
Right, I swear to God, I threw the TV remote and I messaged the boys. I'm like, seriously, like, it couldn't happen to another fucking club. It has to happen at Carlton. But honestly, no, it was good tonight. Refreshing. Defense was great. Mid was great. I just had an argument with Morris not long ago.
Oh, God.
He reckons our forward 50 entry was decent tonight. I had a few people saying that it was atrocious, and that's how I saw it. It still needs a bit of fixing up. I mean, still bombing it long to Harry and him having an extra man in front of him. At times, you could see he was getting frustrated. But no, all in all, it was pretty good. And look, it's a practice match. Our skills were still a bit rusty. But it was just good to see that when Geelong put the foot down a bit, we were able to hold firm and hold steady and just kick away in the end. So whether that is going to happen when you play them in real life, for 4 points, that's to be seen. But we do seem to match up well against Geelong, as I've seen in previous years. So, but all in all tonight, and look, for me, that Liam Reedy mate, we said last year we need someone in a team who has a bit of C. We're not going to say the word, and he's got it. My goodness, he's got it, man. Like when he tackles. Like his second and third efforts are amazing.
He leaves a bit in, doesn't he?
Oh, he's just so good. And look, maybe it's because he is getting a chance. Maybe he knows there's a chance there to play next Thursday night. But it was really good. The burner was unbelievable. I mean, look, we're still got to see how he goes throughout the season. A lot of people are upset about Will White. I think if the burner has a good season after coming from the Giants and taking his spot, I think those Will White lovers will come around and appreciate that the club's made the right choice. And my boy, Elijah Hollins, well,
Booba.
I've said it, mate. And that kick,
he was okay. It was good tonight, huh? It was good.
No, that kick in the second quarter when he went back inboard and nailed the pass. Well, got to risk it for the biscuit, mate. And you know what? The biscuit paid off, man. Left foot, nailed the kick. No one in our club can do that, bro. And this is why Elijah is there. And this is why he'll be in our best 23 come next week and top 5 best and fairest. I'll mark my words. He's the best elite kick in our club, bro. Elite.
There it is.
So,
yeah, nice early synopsis. Good synopsis of the game. Few your touch points, as Michael Voss likes to call it, the touch points. Let's get a couple more in. Gokhan, how are you, man? That is a dark environment where you're in, mate. Where are you?
Sorry, boys. Yeah, I got no lights here. I'm at the Gold Coast, so I'm up in my apartment. So there you go. There's a bit of light in the background there.
You need to put the brightness up, brother. How are you?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, good. How you boys doing? There we go.
I'm good. I'm good.
Good.
That's better. We can see. We can see half. We can see your face just a bit. It is dark. We're good. That Jagger Smith, huh? Something different.
Oh, Jagger Smith, mate. Fuck, Jagger was good. Ollie surprised me tonight. Ollie was really good. I think it was my top 3 plays. Everywhere, all day. Just runs all day, mate. Doesn't stop. So it was really good to see. Yeah. Frankie did some good stuff, but yeah, it's decent game. Lots of errors again. Lots of errors on while I watched on TV. So we start off like ball on fire again. Second quarter concerning. There's things like just the disposal efficiency wasn't great at times, but I think that's still ironing out all the deficiencies and whatnot. But
I guess it's part of our game. It's part of our
makeup. Exactly. Like players like Sard, Young, Williams were a bit of concern. Hopefully they're a bit better next week, but backline held it pretty well, even though there was no waiting there. So it wasn't too bad. Dirksen looked pretty good again today.
He does. He looks sharp, doesn't he? He looks sharp for a big man as well. He can read the play quite well in the air as well, and he's a smart footballer where to position himself. So yeah, there's something to work with there, I think. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's really good. Harry's a bit of concern as well, I think.
Yeah, he's
doesn't play with a fire under his belly. Like he's very limp when he goes into a contest. Mate's 205 centimeters and is getting pushed out by fucking the new kid on the block on Geelong.
Was it Sullivan? No.
Yeah, Sullivan. Yeah, Sullivan. Even like a couple of times, Henry pushed him to the side. I'm like, mate, like it just can't happen with him.
Yeah, he needs to. I don't know. There's a bit of fire. He lacks a bit of fire sometimes. But yeah, we got Andy. How are you, Andy? You well?
How are you guys?
I'm good. Can you turn your phone on the
man.
horizontal? I don't know if it's going to switch. Yeah, we go.
There we
Legend. Go. How you going, brother?
Yeah,
I'm
good, man. Good.
Did you go tonight?
No, I'm in Adelaide, man. I'm an
nice.
SA boy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sorry. Yes, you are too. Oh, my God. Sorry about that.
No, it was good. All good.
How to look on TV? How to look on TV?
No, it was looked a lot better. It just looks like we're more of a connected club. Players, even though again we keep saying it's a practice match, but they just look like they're buying in, and then they're they're just playing for each other. You know, everyone has a crack. They're not relying on one or two individuals, and just sort of can't wait till next week or the week after to see what it looks like for when it's for points.
Yeah, I mean, you could see the emphasis on the ball movement now over the past 2 games, the preseason games, that you can see that they're trying to move it quickly. Yeah. And obviously, their first quarter, I thought were brilliant. I thought the game was on our terms. Even the second quarter was definitely on our terms as well. Geelong, as they naturally do, they got up to speed in the game. But I thought the game was on our terms mostly all night. That's what I felt being there at the ground and just seeing that we're playing a more front half game, which is positive. It's finally playing a more front half game and winning the ball higher up on the pitch, which allows you to get those goals from your midfielders, your halfback flankers as well. So I thought we played quite well tonight. I mean, you're going to have those deficiencies in our kicking, as always, but it's always going to be there. It's part of the makeup of the team, and yeah, I don't know what you guys think, but I thought we played. I thought it was a good game. I thought we played well.
No, definitely took a lot of positives out of it. The only thing that, something to regulate the fans is you look at the stat sheet and it suggests that Geelong were not going to get out of first gear, and that's what it always comes down to is it's a practice game. We can't get too carried away. The tackles, the tackles, the disposals, the clearances was probably the only stat that Geelong won. I think it was stoppage clearances. Geelong won it, but pretty much every other stat we not just won, but we pretty much destroyed them. So it just shows a level of, effort from their side. So that's the only thing I'll say is when the other team's trying to hunt you, how you gonna stand up when it's for real. But definitely still a lot of positives I took out of the game, and some of the positional things, some of our younger players starting to look, a lot better at the level, Ollie Hollins, even bloody Frankulo, just playing.
Frankulo, yeah, mate. He's
playing like a weapon, playing like an absolute weapon, just tackling everyone. Looks like he's just got out of the pool with those goggles. Loved it.
Looks like a minion. I love it. Frankie Raspa Evans. I thought he was good tonight. Can we touch on? I know there's been a lot of talk in the chat here. Cooper Lord, he was good.
I just made the comment that. Yeah. Sorry, go on.
No, go. I was saying Cooper was good. He had 12 tackles.
Yeah, it's just saying he's gone past Chera for me.
A lot of people have been saying that. I mean, at least he's got a hamstring, right?
That's right.
He's got 2. He's got 2 that work quite well. Zach Williams, what do you make of his game? I'm just bringing up random players. Zach Williams and Florent.
Florent was better.
Yeah, Florent looked good. Florent was just, I don't know, he sort of does it with ease, shrugged off a few players, took the ball up the center of the ground. And Zachy looks good. Like, everyone made little skill errors, but
yeah, you're gonna get that. Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, that's where these guys have played their best football, in the back half of the ground. That's what we knew them for being able to lace out kicks in tough spots. So I think it's all about how we set up the field, and it's not always on the kicker. Sometimes it's on the guys up the ground as well. But no, I thought he played quite well. Zach Williams came up the field a bit. So
snapper.
Zach Williams. Yeah. I don't know. Ollie Florent for me over Zach Williams. Just some of his kicks were just, I don't know, just he's past it, yeah? Like, how old is he now? 30s?
Yeah, 29,
how many
30.
Achilles? It's past him. So,
You reckon? I mean, yeah, I know. Do you reckon he tries a bit too hard sometimes?
He does. It's just that 1% he does too much of.
Okay.
It's like you know, it reminds me of, it's like Ollie Holland's early days where he just held the ball for far too long and just when it's time to kick it, he couldn't kick it. It's like Zach Williams is that version now where he's running. It's like, kick it, Zach. And he just takes that one step too many and he fucks it up. It's like he rushes. But look, if you want to have a tilt for not the flag, but to get into finals, maybe he might start because you need the experience. But I don't know. For me, if he's not there next year, or if he's not in the plans for next year, I'd be starting to play someone else in his position. Cooper Lord. Well, I mean, I love Cooper Lord. I've rated him ever since he came to the club, and he gets better and better every week, and he gets better and better every season now. So he'll be in our best 23 alongside Cripper. I think a lot of people need to now realise that Cripper wasn't his best tonight. Cripper is getting older now. So this year, we should be starting to see a lot of these younger blokes step up and taking over the Cripps position. And I'll be playing Cripps more up forward because he's big-bodied. He can take a mark. Can he kick? You know, it's Cripps. You know what you're going to get with him with goal kicking. But watching Walsh tonight and Jagger Smith and George Hewitt, what they did, and Cooper Lord, I look at that and I go, well, you know, that's right there. That's your midfield. And Cripps, I'd put him in the forward line. I'd be unpredictable because they're expecting next week for Cripps to go in the midfield. First centre bounce, Cripps in the midfield. Put him in the forward line. Be unpredictable.
You need Cripps in and under. You
do, but that's what Cooper Lord's there for, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Cooper Lord this is the thing, bro. We've got to look forward to the future now. Cripps can't.
I understand that, but Cripps he's just starting midfield. Like,
yeah, I know, but you can't rely. What I'm saying is the reliance part. The reliance.
Yeah, I'd take him over George Hewitt every day of the week. I thought George Hewitt was good. But tonight, I don't think George Hewitt was anything but average tonight. I know he had 29 and he's 30, but I didn't like his game tonight. I know he probably ranked well in the ranking system, but I thought up to a point, I didn't really notice Cripps, but I asked Rocker and he's like, oh, he's at 22. I'm like, oh, has he? I'm like, oh, okay, fair enough. I'm like, I thought he was good, but I thought the best on the field.
Came into it late. Cripps came into it late, like probably second half of the third quarter, and then he kind of worked himself into it. But by then, the game's probably slowed down to his level of speed.
Cripps' ball use was better than Hewitt's tonight. Cripps was lacing out chip kicks inside the 50 and hitting him. George Hewitt was, and this isn't a go at George Hewitt because I love George Hewitt, but George Hewitt was spraying kicks inside the 50, making the forwards work harder than they needed to. Cripps was hitting the kicks at the long bombs, the high up and unders. Cripps was at least hitting those kicks, and they did play him forward. And he did get marks, but he just, I don't know, they were probably a little bit too far out for him. He wanted to arc in and the defender was all over it. So he kept kicking it too close to the defender and not getting anywhere near the goals. So look, I think he's probably going to play. I thought at the start of the season, the end of last season, I thought they were going to play more 60-40 in the mid, but I reckon it's going to be 40-60 with Charlie Kerner going out. Rest him up forward that little bit more because we've got, we've still got an abundance of inside mids. We've got Hewitt, we've got Lord. When Cher's up and about, he can play inside. So I think Cripps will be the, pull cord in case of emergency when you need to get a clearance when you're getting smashed. They'll just go, mate, just go in there for the next 2 or 3 CBAs. But yeah, I agree with you. I don't think the reliance is so much there anymore. But you could see when we wanted centre clearances, they put him in, and he just knows how to get the ball and get the hands out. He's just the best. He's the best in the competition at it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I want to touch on one that hasn't got a lot of.
Just 1 second, boys. I'm going to get going, Marzo, because my phone's about to die. You guys enjoy the rest of the night. Thanks, boys.
All right,
See you,
take
man.
care,
Pick
brother.
me up.
Take
Have a
care.
good one.
Wait up. I gotta find the man.
Soon
There.
to IOS.
It's time to go!
There it is. But I want to touch on one player that hasn't had a lot of love over the preseason as well. Campbell Chesser. I thought he was good tonight. I thought he was good. You know, a winger holding their width. When he had his opportunity, he went. Thought he was good with ball in hand as well. There's a couple of missed kicks as well, but they're on his non-preferred. But other than that, then he kicked his goal as well. So I thought he was good. I thought he stakes his claim for opening round, most definitely.
The big thing with him is, would you rather Akers play or him play?
I'd like to see Campbell Chesser. I mean, I know what I'm going to get from Akers. You got the match hardened, you know, he's a warrior with body. But with ball in hand, I'd rather Campbell Chesser.
See, I'm taking Chesser every day of the week. Like, I don't. If I want to see someone kick the ball out on the full 15 times a game, well, you know, you go back to what you know. And again, Akers, look, he's had his time in the sun with us and 2 or 3 other clubs, but it's time to, you know, like if we're going to improve, you need better ball users on the outside. And, you know, with Walsh, Hollins, Chesser, even Jagger Smith, you could play on the outside. You know, like we've got to start getting serious if we want this team to improve. So for me, yeah, like the only thing I'd say about Chesser, he got the ball several times and just quick decision making. I think he was, you know, he's trying to analyze it. Sometimes took a little bit too long, and he had people forward with no one on him. So that's the only thing I'd probably as a criticism. But everything else, he looked good. Went forward, kicked the goal. He looks like he kicked those low darts as well. You know, like not always kick it so high up in the air to allow the defense time to get back and spoil. I hate when our team always has to kick it so high. Yeah, sometimes you need to kick it low to keep it close to the ground, so you know you don't get spoiled. You know, they've got Tom Stewart and frickin' who's the other galah back there? That Henry. That was
Henry. Yeah, Jack Henry.
Yeah, so
he's a good player.
Yeah, so you got to keep it out of the hands of, you know, intercepting teams. So I think, I definitely like what I've seen so far, and he's another one, you know, just needs a good run of injury. So if his body's all right, give him a go.
Snapper, any takes?
Yeah, I agree. You know, you just wonder if it comes down to coaching about that holding the ball for a split second, whether they've told him just don't rush, but I think it's got to come from the player as well. That I know they're your coaches, line coaches, all this bullshit. There's too many coaches, but if you're seeing a target, just go for it because you're out there. You know, the coach can tell you whatever they want to tell you, but they're not the ones playing the game. When you're out there, and if they told you to hold during training and simulation and all that, but on the real day, that holding may give the opportunity for the opposition team to get a defender or 2 back. If you go, nah, fuck this, I'm just going to take the kick and get it, just do it, because what's the worst that can happen? You know, it goes out of bounds, gets a stoppage. You know, the one thing I did notice tonight, and I said it earlier, that the forward 50 entrance that we had tonight, a lot of times we looked for Harry. And just bombing it up, and they had a spare man in front of him the whole time. It reminded me of when Fev used to play, that the opposition used to put a player in front of Favola, and that's how they stopped him. I think we need to be clever because Sydney will do that next week to Harry. We need to be clever and not go for him all the time. You've got other options there, other avenues. I know he's a tall target there and whatnot, but if we're going to start going to Harry 9 times out of 10, well, I'm sorry, but you're not going to kick scores of goals, a big score to win a game of football if you're going to look for him all the time. You've got to look for other avenues. If they've got a spare man in front of him, it's the same old question. Where's our spare man in the forward line then? That's who you should be looking for. So, but look, all in all, I mean, the ball use wasn't terrible. It wasn't great, but it still needs a bit of polishing. But watching our midfield deliver it, like what you guys said earlier about Patrick Cripps, like he's delivering inside forward 50 tonight. I've never seen it like that before. It was
some of the best you see.
Spot on, man. I'm like, seriously, where has this come from? But this is good. But the next question is, who starts in the ruck? Is it Pitto or is it Reedy? We know what Pitto can do. He's the number one ruckman in the competition to the hit out to advantage and centre clearances beyond that. But do you put Reedy in there as well? Do you go in there with 3 talls, or is that extra interchange now that's not a sub? Does that help? Like, who do you guys start? What do you got? For me, I love Reedy because of his arrogance and how he attacks the footy. But I love Pitto because we know what we can get out of him. And we've seen it that when he plays in the ruck, especially the centre bouncers, nobody beats him. He's so good at it. What do you guys think?
Andy, you can go.
I thought Pitto has looked awesome. I think it's the best he's ever looked in his career. He looks fit. I think he's always been hampered by something every year. And this year he's done a full preseason. His ruck craft was amazing. He's no Leap and Larry, frickin' Tom DeConning. That's not what he is. But in the middle, he gives you the first use. He belts guys. He crashes. And that's what we need. We don't need, I said this on another platform, but we don't need players to be like, we don't need him to be Max Gawn. All we need him to do is to do his job. So block, tap down, running past Jagger Smith, running past Sam Walsh, and we will be fine. So for me, Pitto is our number one ruckman at the moment until Reedy and Hock can knock him off the perch or he gets injured. He's our number one ruck. Do you play Reedy because we've got more players, no subs now in opening round? That's a hard question because the only thing with Pitto is endurance has always been a problem for him, getting around the ground and playing out a full game. That's the only thing because, I think they did it really, really well. He kept coming on, but he looked refreshed when Reedy came off. Pitto would come back in. I think Pitto really looked a lot better than Reedy today. Reedy does some good things, but in terms of ruck craft, clearances, he's just not at the level as Pitto is. So for me, Pitto gets a. Do we call up Reedy to just as that backup in case something happens? That's going to be a hard case at the SCG. Maybe you don't because it's a smaller ground. But
how many ruckmen do Sydney have besides Grundy?
They usually use McLean. And McLean, and they've also got Logan McDonald, which they put in there, and they've got Peter Laddams as well. But I can't see them going Peter Laddams, Brodie Grundy, McLean, because same problem for them. Then you're going way too tall. But they rotate players forward, so they get multiple uses out of them.
Yeah, I thought Pitto was brilliant tonight. Probably one of the best games he's played in quite a while, to be honest. He got through the whole game unscathed, which is good. And it also helps when you're not getting your knee drained every single week. You know what I mean? And that also hampers you as well. And obviously, when a player like that, and I thought he moved well around the ground as well. I thought he got around quite well. He was up forward, he was down back. We haven't really seen that for a while from Pitto. So no, I thought he was brilliant tonight. Definitely stakes the ruck claims tonight. He's your number one ruckman heading into the opening round. I got it wrong with Reedy. I thought that he would come on, and obviously he wasn't as effective as Pitto. Definitely not. So Pitto for me starts opening round. As I thought before, I saw all the preseason and all that. I thought they lean towards Pitto, and then maybe Reedy will come through in the year. But Pitto was brilliant tonight. It's good to see him back up, running around the ground again, throwing his weight around as well, getting down and dirty in the clearances, which is what we lack from. We're going to miss that from Tom DeConning. So having that replaced with Pitto, I thought he was very, very good tonight. So he got into some smart areas, helping down back as well. which I thought was good. So the way he positioned himself, that's testament to him and a testament to, his endeavor to get back on the park and get right, So, it's good. Awesome from him. We've got one waiting in the wing. Here we go. Only Burn.
We're winning the fucking flag. We're winning the fucking word. Let me turn my phone. There we go. Better? Bro, I'm still outside the fucking... I'm still here.
Fuck, what are you doing there, mate? Are you going home tonight or are you sleeping there in a sleeping bag?
Nah, in a fucking... I'm waiting here until Jesse Molo comes back and I'm going to re-sign my badge. Bro, we're winning the fucking flag. Bro, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I'm done being like, it's a practice match, guys. Fuck off, cunt. We're winning the fucking flag. Jagger Smith, I don't give a practice game or not, bro. A player like that doesn't move like that for no fucking reason, all right? Bro, he's gifted, God gifted. Alhamdulillah, thank God, bro, that he came out when he did, all right? I love that guy, bro. And I'm not even hyping him up. Because you know why? Let's say he gets tagged, but we still got Cripps, we still got Walsh, we still got Hubert. Fucking tag whoever you want, bro. Tag the whole midfield. Then we'll get fucking, what's his name? Taylor Byrne off half back to kick goals on you. You fucking dogs, bro. Charlie Kirk, fuck yourself.
Oh, God. That's
the lid's
it.
off.
It's only a practice game, man. It's only a practice game.
I don't give a fuck, bro. But I just saw Jagger Smith be the greatest AFL player I've ever seen play for Carlton in my life. I didn't get to watch Judd. I didn't get to watch. Okay, I've never seen a Carlton player move like that, right? So, I'll be serious now, right? The way he moves.
I thought you were serious.
It's different. It's different, right? The only thing I can compare him to is like Mark Murphy, but Mark Murphy wasn't as quick. Yeah, he was elusive and like shifty, but he wasn't as quick as Jagger Smith. But I'm not gonna say like Dacos because Dacos I think is still a higher level. But he's there. He's that same archetype of player.
He's Zach Butters. He's the Carlton Zach Butters.
Nah, Zach Butters is a fucking bitch, bro. Jagger's better.
You know who he is? He's Jagger Smith. That's who he is.
That's it. That's it.
He's Jagger Smith. I must admit, he is. If you haven't taken the 250, I don't know if he's 250 anymore for the Rising Star. Just mate, have next week's pay packet on it. Seriously, you'll be collecting in the end of whenever it is. So on Brownlow, is it Brownlow night or the night before that? He's now 225. So ridiculous. He'll start on John. He'll start on John. Yeah. They'll pay this out before the start, before halfway through the year, mate. Just have everything on him. Don't even gamble responsibly. Just have the food coupons on him. Everything. Just have everything on him, mate. I'm telling you can't lose. Mate, it's unbelievable. The way he moves, right? Well, let's be serious. The way he moves, yes, but the way he allows time and space for his teammates as well, and the way that he draws players onto him is
I was just gonna say it's, you've got players that have got good skills, you've got players that are, aerobically fit, and then you got players that have got all of that, but their IQ is very high. Correct. And he's just got at a really young age, he's just got really high footy IQ. So that helps him move to the places he moves. When he kicks and hand passes the ball, he hand passes it where the player's gonna be, not where they are. So that's really, just stuff that we haven't seen from our club for a long, long time. We've got good players, but they don't have that type of skill set. So yeah, fingers crossed they look after him and he doesn't get belted in his first few seasons like Walsh, because he's gonna get attention. Like he's gonna get attention early, but you saw him in the interview after. I don't know if you saw him, Mars, if they put it on the screen. I haven't seen it yet. I will go back and watch it. He is a small human being. He is small. He is. No,
like, if you go see him in real life, if you see him at the ground, you just go, how?
Yeah.
Snapper. I can see you nodding your head, and
I don't know if Atush is Big Chocky or Atush, bro, because I'm looking at the thing. I'm thinking it's Big Chocky. He keeps looking left and right, bro, thinking that someone's going to come and attack.
Yeah, bro, I don't know where I am, bro. I don't know.
Bro, you're waiting for Motlop. Motlop's going to come from behind, bro. He's going to come from behind.
He's going to say that
Jagger Smith reminds me of Nick Dacos, the way he runs. it's just everyone can
Arches
see
the
it.
back.
He
Arches the
just
back,
runs,
he gets away.
yeah. And 50, what he had, how many? 37 disposals.
37.
And a
and
goal.
15 contested. That is, mate, that's good numbers.
How many contested? 15.
15.
Oh, so we're winning the flag. This cunt's winning the brown though. Like, you tell me he gets contested ball as well. Nick Dacos, he a hard. You know how I said before they're not the same level. I'll take it back. He's a more complete footballer. He's a more complete footballer. You know what? I'm gonna walk to my fucking tram stop. Hopefully I don't get stabbed. We're winning the fucking flag. If I die tonight, bro, Carlton gonna win the flag. Make me a fucking martyr, bro.
Before you
make me
go-
a fucking banner, you fucking. Oh.
Look at this bloke. He's got absolutely. He's got
Who's this guy? Fuck.
Bro, this kid he's been starved of everything in every team, bro. He's gone Wizard Cup, bro. He's Wizard
100%.
Cup mode right now.
100%.
You sound like you've been huffing helium for the past 20 minutes.
But you know what I'm high on? Cause Jagger Smith, bro. I'm yelling in the street. People are gonna call the fucking cops on me. Like, but I'm telling you right, that kid did something to me. He's changed my life. He's changed my life.
Are you getting number 7? Where's the badge? Did you buy a badge after the game?
Ooh, you can still open.
Yeah, go. We want to tour with the tush. Let's go. Come on. I want you home at like 3 a.m. in the morning. I want you walking home, man.
Wait, trade him to Preston Market Watch for the badge.
Preston Market. Guys, what about this? You reckon this Preston Market? Oh, yeah, that's fucking 22 karat gold, bro.
The one of these blokes. Relax. Look at this bloke. Look at this. Michael.
I'm actually walking
Seba.
back. I'm actually walking
What's
back.
going
Where's
on?
Seba
How
on
are
here?
we,
Where's
guys?
this guy
How are
been?
we, chat?
How are we? Good? Did you watch the game?
Great. Yeah, me and Bo, we watched it together on Discord, video chat on. We had a candlelit dinner.
That's cute.
What
That
the
is cute.
Yeah. I missed the last 10 minutes of this last quarter because I went to pick up Mum from work. But
Who
it was
impressed
good.
you?
No one said it yet. I'm the only one that said it in the chat too. But
Ollie
Ollie
Holland.
Hollands, I think he's just all went straight over it. Ollie Hollands. I think he's ready to take the next step. Now, not getting too overzealous or whatever. It's just a preseason tune-up. But yeah, they look good. But I mean, the true test comes next week. But I think Ollie Hollands I think he was by far one of the most standout players tonight. He was awesome. I think he went by 80% by foot. I think would he kick a goal as well? Would he kick a goal as well? He took. I think there was one where he kicked it in the middle, and I think it turned over. But I think I liked that they're looking in the middle. I think me and Bo both said it a million times to each other. They're starting to slow it down a bit, but also look for the right option. Even though some of the times I think tonight they turned it over, but they were going for the right option. It was just maybe a bit split second late, but yeah, I enjoyed it. Even Dirksen, he was good. Like the way he attacked the ball.
Yeah,
I think he's got a chip. He's been let go from 2 clubs, 1 club, whatever. I think he hunted well. Harry Dean was, I love him.
I was obviously at the game and Harry Dean, and I'm just I was with Rocco, Dylan, and all that. And I'm just saying, just watch Harry Dean and the way he floats across the ground and the way he sets up, the way he reads the play before it's going to happen, and the way he positions himself on the ground. He's smart. He's a smart footballer again. We've got some high footy IQ into that team, which we've lacked for however many seasons. So to see him in the way that he just puts his body on the line every time, he'll die for the ball. He will die for the ball, So
he what's it called? He's sorry to cut you off, Mars, but I think it was first quarter. He sidestepped someone on the outer wing, from the broadcast side. But me and Bo, we took our pants off when he sidestepped him. It was unbelievable. It was good.
He got taught a lesson when Dangerfield came on, and then he readjusted in that second contest. Even though he gave away the free kick, readjusted, and obviously Dangerfield's a champion, and he's won his Brownlow and a flag. But he's going to be a special player. That Dean, they're definitely going to be a special player, and one for the next 10 to 15 years. He looks like his old man as well. Just the way he glides across. And I mean, Snapper and Andy would have watched the old man there and prayers up to him. Hopefully he's going well as well in Albury. But yeah, thoughts on Harry Dean?
He spoiled the ball and then he's running back to the goal square and he just runs like he's like they said it on the TV. But
yeah, they said it on telly. Yeah,
it just reminded me. He looked exactly like his old boy. How just how he moved, and it was just it sort of took you back a little bit, and that's the best part of the game. That the father son when they sort of resemble their old boys. So yeah. There was just you're mentioning like looking inbound, going corridor. There was this one passage of play, and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It's a bad thing because we go, why can't you do it more? But Sard caught a intercept. Oh no, they passed it to Sard. He was sort of on the half back line, and then the player had to stand. And instead of him going back on the mark, he ran around, went through the guts, hand passed to Ainsworth. Ainsworth gives it to Cripps. Cripps gives it to, I think, Ainsworth again. Then they kick it inside forward 50 and we got a mark inside 50 and I think we goaled. And I'm like, we didn't get that transition unless Sard took the game on through the corridor and created some overlap. And it's amazing, like in all sports, if you go through the middle of the court or the field, it just opens up the ground and we just don't do it. We just don't do it enough, and it creates unpredictability because the defense goes, shit, where do I stand now? Because this guy can go left, he can go right, he can go corridor, and I was just like, mate, if we like give a bit of overlap run using our runners like your Zach Williams and your Florence and your Sards, like mate, there's no limit what we can do to open teams up. So it'll be good to see that in the regular season, maybe when we're a little bit behind, just run and gun, just go, you know what, we've got to make something out of nothing here and see what we can do. The other thing I want to give a shout out to, no one's mentioned him, Boydie kicking like 70-meter drop punts to the middle of the ground, hitting people on the chest again and again.
He's out of captivity now. He's out of his, he was in captivity in a cage in a dungeon somewhere for 6 or 7 months. So now he's out of the dungeon. He's not doing hostage videos anymore. He's actually out there on the park. So it's good to see him out on the park. Probably our best kick at the club, is he not?
Fucking what's fucking happened to him? Like what? Last year just got put in like you said, put in prison and
that's it.
Well, what the fuck? But what the fuck happened? Like, no one really can say anything about it.
No one knows. Snapper, before you go, you're like, Boyd, I'm going to ask you, can Boyd play next week? Does he start?
Yeah, he can. He can. Absolutely. I don't like we all just said, where has he been? Has he been on someone's island, sipping margaritas, mate? Like, where's he been? Like...
Who knows, mate? Who knows where he was? Who knows what he was doing? But when I saw that first hostage video with him, I'm like, man, this is bad, man. This is bad. This is getting real bad for him. So good to see him back out on the park. He's actually had a good preseason, from what I've seen. So yeah, I think he's a sneaky chance to play next week. That's what I think.
With no Cowan, it's sort of he almost takes that spot. So
I agree.
It's time to go!
I know Snapper has to go. He's got an early morning. Thank you, Snapper, for being
I
on.
also
Sorry
have to
to
go.
cut you off.
I'm going as well. You kicked me off.
Oh, it wasn't not open? It wasn't open, was it?
No, it wasn't open, no.
That's all right.
It's time to go!
See you, Tush. Bye. See you, Only Carlton. Make sure you go plug it. Make sure you go check him out on all his socials and all that crap. Only Carlton. Make sure you go search him up. And I'll add one in for the Bald Brigade.
Oh,
But go, Andy. Go, Andy. I'll let you finish the point, and then we'll go to Rocco.
No, I was just gonna say, freaking the journeyman, bloody Wade Dirksen, like on the GWS list for freaking 4 or 5 years. Don't gift him one game, not one freaking game. Like, how can you be on a list for 4 years and you don't get a game? Win the freaking goal kicking in the VFL. Then they put him back. Then he looks like he's going to get a trade to Melbourne. Then Melbourne pull out last minute. Do you know what? Give him a freaking game next week. That guy will die for us now. And he just looks good. He's a good size. Gets around the ground good. Strong boy. Give him a fucking game. Just give him one.
He looks confident. He plays with a lot of confidence as well. He looks sharp for a big man. He actually looks sharp. He can get off the mark quite quickly.
The guy's got 3 kids. Let him feed his freaking family. Drove down from Darwin.
He's got 3 kids.
He's got 3 kids.
You got to watch the video. You got to watch the video with his kid when he comes in the car. It was quite cool.
He looks
married.
Who are we talking about here? I just
Dirksen.
jumped in.
Wade
Oh, yeah, I like the kid. I like him, man.
Nah, he's just his dream is just to play at least one freaking AFL game. He's just a bloody.
He'll play.
It's
play
a good story. It's a good story. It's a good story, and to me, he's a good player. Like, why wouldn't you give him one game? And I get it. GWS got a lot of good defenders, but fucking one, just give him one.
Give him one, huh?
Yeah.
Rocco, how are you? I mean, I was with you about an hour ago. So
about an hour ago. I went to the old stomping ground there, Princess Park, and I was saying
kicked out. We got kicked out, man, already.
Kicked out of the bloody stadium. Oh, well, not the stadium.
Out of the hero stand. Out of the hero stand. We got kicked out.
Well, it is the hero stand because a bunch of heroes are doing the commentary there in Hutto and all those fucking wankers, right? And they guaranteed, because they were behind us, right? I guarantee that they told the security to take us away from that stand. It was exactly that, mate. And because there was the mic in front of us, and because we were standing, like we're not allowed to stand anymore, I bet you they said, get those guys off the bloody
how many seconds were there? 6 or 7?
Huh? Yeah, 6, 7. Nah, there was 2, but there was actually a lot of people at the top there, and then they just kicked us all out like 2 minutes before the bounce. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like,
you should have bought your 2001 membership card.
Yeah, I know, right? I know. I went back there. Best vantage point.
Did you do the whole, do you know who I am, or did you do that one or not?
They knew. They just didn't want to be our class, mate. They knew. But but it was good. We went down, we stood back like the old days, standing at the back of the stands, watching the game.
On cans.
Yeah, it's just got a different feel, Princess Park. It just feels like a footy ground. It feels like, I don't know, it is the old suburban ground. Just felt different, you know. But watching the Blues, it's a good place to be, mate. And I didn't get into the conversation before, but there's some good signs there. I still think it might be a little bit of a tough year, but there's some good signs there, and they look like they are trying to change their game plan. You could see it. They're moving the ball quicker. They're making mistakes. And I think that's going to happen because you don't learn a game plan over a preseason. It's going to take time for them to gel, you know. But they look good at times, and I'm sure you talked about him, but fucking Jagger. That's what I'm calling him from now
always
on, mate.
Jagger. Always
Jagger, mate.
It's always Jagger. It's going to be that line. It's always him.
It's always Jagger, man. He already is close to our best player already. He had 37 and a goal, you know, and mate, he just was everywhere. And I hate to say it, he's got that Dacos kind of movement about him. He just got that. He just knows where to be, you know what I mean? He's always looks like he's got a bit of time, and he hasn't even played a real game yet, you know. He's going to be a gun, man, mate. He's going to be a gun.
In the first quarter, I sent all my rallies have got a WhatsApp group. We're all Blues fans, and I said, this kid makes the rest of our team look shit. Like, that's how good he is. Like, it's freaking scary. Someone that young, and he just looks that good. Like, it's freaking just like he's built to play footy. So, he's a special talent.
He is time. I mean, the way he feigns and the way he
Yep.
can gut run too and
He's
can
just
get on
an
the end of
athlete.
train.
He's a
It's
pure athlete.
he's
Yep.
he's going to be something special this year for us. I mean, we all were, you know, down in the dumps last year, but you didn't know. You didn't know, and you still don't know. But you know, seeing him have 2 full hit outs, yeah, this kid is.
Stuart McQuay. What do you mean stop comparing him to Dacos? I'm not saying he's like Dacos. All I'm saying is you can see that, like, Dacos has got a way of moving around the ground. You know what I mean? And he seems. I'm not comparing him to him. I'm saying he's got that same sort of like movement. You know what I mean?
You are comparing him.
Well, I am comparing him because if you're going to compare him to a player, but I'm not saying he's a Dacos. Dacos is a premiership player, all that, you know. All I'm saying is the way he moves and that is a lot like that Dacos mold, you know, that kind of Dacos movement, you know, which is good.
He's got the power running ability too. Like he can power run.
He knows where to stand. He knows where to stand, man. He's always in the right position. He's always finding its space. And if you notice, he always looks like he's got time. He always looks like he's got that extra second, you know, and that tells you what good, you know, how good of a player he is. He always got, and mate, he finds people that I don't reckon any of our other team can find. You know what I mean?
Nah.
He turns and he hits a target. You know, so look.
So he is like Dacos then.
He is like Dacos. I'm telling you, he's like Dacos, but better. But better. We've got the younger version.
The most exciting part for me is like 2023. You had Cripps and Walsh as Batman and Robin, and now you can see Jagger Smith and Walsh. Like Cripps can't run. He doesn't have the endurance and the stamina like Walsh does, but Jagger Smith does. So they link up. They give 1-2s, and then they find each other, and it's like we've got a new Batman and Robin. You know, 2 gut runners. They can find each other. Smith's obviously a better ball user, so he gives it to Walsh out the middle. Walsh will just keep sprinting. Smith will evade 2, give it to him, run on, catches it back, gives it back. So when you've got like a duo like that in your centre, it creates so much opportunity in your team. Like you look at Errol Goulden and Chad Warner from Sydney, and you look at Dacos and, you know, like even Dacos Pendles or Dacos and Dacos in Collingwood. Every team now they've got this power duo in their mid, like Zach Butters and Hornet from Port Adelaide. So we've lacked that. We've always had these. We've got 5 potatoes. They can get you the ball, but they can't do anything. You know, we got Hewitt, Cripps, fucking Chera, just all sort of. They're like they got concrete tied to their shoes.
Yeah.
So now we've got that dynamic running power, evasive tackling machines. We've got freaking guys that can use the ball. All of a sudden, your midfield doesn't look so pedestrian. So, you know, it's just going to ask questions of the opposition. He'll probably, you give him 3 or 4 games and they'll start heavily tagging him. You know what I mean? Like like Sydney will probably send freaking, what's his name, James Jordan or something to him in round 0. You know what I mean? Like, so we just you got to taper the expectation, but he's definitely a gun. Like he's just a natural born gun player. So hopefully he goes well.
And that's what I've been saying as well. Just you temper the expectation, but it's hard with a player like him. And when he comes in, it's the X factor that he brings as well. Sorry, Michael, go.
We've actually got our own version of WWE's Evolution. I'm telling you, bro. The next piece, the last piece is Cody Walker next year.
We're going to be feeding generations.
Cripps is fucking Ric Flair, bro. And he's just got his Triple H and thing on the. It's actually unbelievable. But yeah, me and Bo were saying it. We've seen enough that we'll still probably finish 12.
Yeah, I think,
and I'm not going to be disappointed. But like, that's my expectation. If we finish 12, anything higher than 12, I mean, look, I'm happy, but I still don't think we'll make finals. We still don't have enough, personally.
I think we'll be fighting for that wild card. I reckon we'll be fighting for the wild card all year, which is fair enough for us. I think that's where we're at. But I think people reckon that I'm being negative, you know. I just think for the
No.
future, we're looking all right. I just think this year, we're going to be up and down. We're going to have
Well,
good quarters. We're going to have good games.
Let's be really honest, Rocco. After last year and after losing all the players and whatever, who really thought that we'd be fighting for a finals place? Let's be real here.
Exactly.
Lou
You know what I
Foligno.
mean?
Lou Foligno.
Other than Lou Foligno thinks we're going to go undefeated almost.
Yeah.
Nah, I love you, Lou. But like,
No, we love Lou.
again, I'm not being negative, but yeah, we're just not there.
The problem is, like, you could finish anywhere from freaking 14th to 6th position with our squad. You just don't know. Couple of bad injuries.
Unpredictable.
We go through a downward form. The big thing with our club, it's always hope, you know. It's always like, oh, but what if, you know, what if we get to 8th position? And what if we beat Sydney around 0? Like, I've sort of last few years have sort of stopped expecting things because high expectations just ends in disappointment. So you just got to take it as it comes. But my big thing, I say it to my son all the time, if we beat Sydney in round 0, I don't care if we lose every other fucking game of the year. I just want that fucking dirty look, that dirty smirk wiped off his fucking head. You know? And then I'll be happy for the rest of the year. So we'll see how we go.
Got 2.
Another bald one.
Yep, there he is. Mick Marcotti and Sam Cingarella. How you going, lads? How are we?
Good. Yourself?
I'm good. We'll start off with Sam's early synopsis of the game, and then we'll get to Mick Marcucci, who we were with at the game as well. So hit us. What did you like? What didn't you like? Who's your hot take for opening round? Who plays? Who doesn't?
All right. Well, to be fair, I did get there at halftime tonight, so I didn't really watch anything of the first half. I saw a couple snippets online, but no, it was good. To be honest, I didn't really care about the result at all. Just wanted to see how, I guess we moved the ball. And I mean, probably the most positive thing for me was our spread of goal kickers, I think. Like, to be honest, I didn't see Harry much at all. I didn't see Kemp a whole heap, to be honest. It was good to see our midfielders hitting the scoreboard, to be honest. Jagger, Walsh, Cripper, Elijah as well. I don't know. It was just good to see a bit of a spread throughout our midfield kicking goals. I think you need that to sort of take your game to the next level and be a bit more unpredictable. So that was good. Probably a bolter for opening round. I don't know, probably Dirksen at this point, to be honest, if Wiedering doesn't get up. To be honest, I wasn't expecting much of him at all, but he showed some signs, to be honest, that he's probably potentially going to play if Wieders doesn't get up. Didn't mind Burns kicking around the ground as well, kick the goal. But to be honest, I'm not super, you don't need to brush him in. If he gets picked, he gets picked. But to be honest, he can wait probably a month or so to maybe earn his spot. But no, it was good. Good to see a win. 2 wins in the preseason. But hey, we did the same last year and got rolled, in round 1. So
exactly.
But
I think we're seeing a different style of footy. So
yeah,
that makes me happy. It just, as I said, we'll probably lose to Sydney. We're going to lose and win games, but we just got to keep at it. We've got to keep at this, what we're doing. We just got to keep doing it. And we're going to make mistakes. And you saw it in this game. You saw it. There were times when our disposal was terrible. I was looking at it going, we haven't changed as far as disposal goes, but we kept at it. We just kept on moving the ball quicker, and you're going to make mistakes until they get to gel together. So I don't know. It's definitely a positive, but I'm just keeping my expectation just to a minimum at the moment.
Like Miff,
11 goal kickers.
11 goal kickers.
Yeah.
Go Sam. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, I honestly didn't mind. I even saw Jagger missed, went for a few inside 45 hits, and you just got to go for them in practice games like this. If they come off, I think it's the right idea. You just got to try and nail them in a game environment. So you can see that they've definitely shifted sort of their focus on how they want to move the ball, which is good. So yeah, they've just got to bring it into the actual season now.
Before you go, Mick, Spaduchis, there are different variations of Chris Judd's in here, keeping the Judd look alive. I like it. I like it.
Many variations of Judd. I like it. I'm the old version.
Oh God,
No.
Nick, how are you?
Good. And you?
I mean, I saw you about an hour and a half ago, so yeah, I'm the same as I was back then. A bit more tired because I haven't eaten for the past 24 hours, and yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, mate. We are repeating things everybody else has said. I think one of the big takeaways for me tonight. I don't even know how to frame it, but the way we move that ball, obviously, that's something we've all seen a big difference with. And it's evident that this new game plan is something that other teams are obviously already doing, because the players that were mucking up with the errors were our senior guys.
Yes.
It was the likes of the Hewitts and the Sards and the McGoverns and those types that were making those type of. They were falling back into those old habits. But we saw all the new team, the new look Carlton, really have those looks inside. Not that bomb, that bloody bomb that we all love inside
Blaze
50.
away, yeah.
Yeah, so that for me is just promising to see. And like everyone else has said, if we've got loss after loss, as long as we've got that endeavour, we're moving towards a new game plan. I'm good. That's what we want to see, I think.
Yep, I totally agree.
And my big surprise tonight, if you want a surprise one, was Elijah Hollands. I saw something in him I haven't seen before. So not only did he look sharp, which we've seen before, but his talk tonight, he was directing people like I've never seen. I mean, it was easier to see when you're at the game, but I don't think I've ever seen him that vocal. He was ordering people around like he was the captain of the club. And unless I've not noticed it before as much, but tonight he was louder than anybody else on the ground. I heard him a lot. And Walshy a fair few times as well when we had, when those sort of set of clearances or those throw-ins loud as hell. So, yeah, good things in that space too, because I've always whinged about the communication with our guys. And I mean, tonight to hear it firsthand that close was really good to hear.
100%, Mick. We were there when we saw that bit with Elijah when he was telling Harry. Was he Harry Dean, or was he telling who was he telling to move so he can run into the space? And look, it didn't work because the kick didn't come, but the talk and the movement, yeah, we both looked at each other and go, check him out, man. He was like directing traffic there, which is important, because at the end of the day, it's his second year or third year with us?
Third.
Yeah.
But he's almost like a senior player, and he's been through hell and back, They got rid of him. He had to fight his way back. So, I was one who didn't want him back. I'm going to admit it, because I thought he had too many chances. But now, man, I'm also one to say, mate, good on you. And if you can prove everyone wrong, and maybe that's his motivation, and that's what the club were doing, like by getting rid of him and then making me earn his spot back into the team, maybe that's the motivation he needs. He looked good tonight. So he was another one I'm impressed with.
He's always had the skill, and another one with good footy IQ. The problem for him has been off-field shit, and he knows that, and he's been forthcoming in admitting it. And he's not going to get any more chances from anyone else. So
that's right.
It's do or die for him. He knows that if he fucks up, he's done. So I think the club, for one of the first times, has played this one perfectly. Delist him, going, you know what, we'd rather pay you than you stay here and poison the rest of the group. And he's come back in, he's put his head down. Fucking look at him on field, mate. Like, hits kicks goals, sets up players, commands people where to stand. Like, he's another fucking natural footballer that we fucking desperately need in our club, and didn't have him last year. It's just like another thing to, give me the shits.
Like, everyone knows he's got the talent. What is he, a top 15 pick? You don't go top
Yeah.
15 for no fucking reason.
Yep.
That's
You
right.
know what I mean? So,
Unless you're Paddy Dow
or,
God.
or
O'Brien.
or Dan Gorringe.
O'Brien
Or Dan
Wasn't
Gorringe.
top
or
15.
Dan Gorringe. He was picked 10 or something, was he?
Before we go to
Alright.
the next one, Nick Marotta, $2. Thank you very much. TJP, Tuesday night is back. Great game by the boys. Yes, we are back on Tuesday night at 7 p.m. So
So
keep
Sunday,
your...
is it?
and Blue Sunday is
Alright,
back
Paul.
as well.
This
Michael,
Sunday, yes.
Emma
Blue
is the
Sunday.
With David Rees-Jones, he's back
Well,
again.
of course, man. Who else has got a Norm Smith medalist on their panel every week? Who else?
Just low key, Blue Sunday is way better than the Tuesday show. Let's be real here.
We got a battle, huh? That's right.
There's now a rivalry going. I mean, we haven't got a Brownlow medalist, so you have got that.
No, Norm Smith.
Norm Smith, sorry, not Brownlow. Norm Smith.
Got a question, and we haven't. My man, Benny's worth it. What do we make of his game tonight? I thought he had a good game, even though he didn't hit the scoreboard. I thought he had a good game.
Yep, he's
Yeah.
around the
I
ground.
always saw a passage of play. He kind of got it on half back. I think it was in the third quarter, and he genuinely like set up the whole move. I think when Elijah might have kicked a goal in the end, I can't remember who it was.
Yeah.
He genuinely got it at half back, kicked it in the middle, got a handball receive. He gets about he links sort of plays together, which I think is something we sort of haven't seen from someone like him, and he's everywhere at the moment. So it's really good to see.
Yep.
He's a player that we lack for sorry to cut you off. He's a player that for 2 years that I've been saying I think he'd be good in our team. We've lacked that type of player. I know he's gone now, but Charlie lacked that type of player as well. And that link up play was more in the likes of, the Fantasias of the world and players like that. They're not that quality. They're not of that ilk. And Ainsworth is just high pressure. And he's a good user of the football and he's a smart footballer and he can kick goals as well. And if he's not kicking goals, he's providing and setting up plays, as you mentioned just before. Go, Andy. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say limited minutes though tonight. He didn't play too much. They didn't have him on the ground. From the TV, I didn't see him on the ground too much.
73%.
Maybe yeah, okay.
Yeah. The one I don't know if he got injured or anybody, if anybody can confirm, was Will Hayward. He only played 33% of the game. I know.
Yeah,
that was weird.
Yeah, so if anyone, I didn't see anything that he was injured or whatever. But Michael, was he injured or because you watched?
I'm not too sure. I'm actually not too sure. I didn't watch the last quarter, but I did notice he went off. I think it'd probably just be precautionary. It didn't look going into half.
I don't think it was I don't think it was injuries, guys. When
precautionary.
When Taylor Byrne and that
came on,
obviously they got 28 players. So when Taylor Byrne came on, you saw him disappear. So there was a lot of changes like that. They don't give people 100% game time, especially players that may or may not be a little bit sore. So I think they put him on ice. They put Harry on ice. He didn't play.
Harry was on ice when he ran out onto the ground, mate.
I don't know.
Listen,
is there something wrong with him?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I'm very disappointed in Harry. Like, in the last 2 weeks, he's shown nothing. And Mars has said that even at training, he seems just a little bit. I don't know, man. Like, he didn't show any presence today.
I got told that he had been geared down. So, but for me, I don't know. He lacked intensity.
For what, Mars?
I don't know. I don't. He must have copped a niggle or something. He just lacks intensity for me, though. I don't know. He gets caught in some weird positions too. Weird.
He doesn't look right. He doesn't look right at the moment. Maybe he's missing his best mate. Not having his best mate there by his side. Who knows?
But look, he's never been that player where, man, he's a big bloke, man. Use your body, man. Like, you look at Reedy, right?
Yeah.
Mate, that bloke there, man, he's breaking packs apart, man. Like, use your bulk, mate. Like, break.
It's not in everyone,
mate.
Rock. Some big guys play small and some small guys play big. I say this all the time. Some people just don't have that in them. They don't have that ferociousness in him. I met him at a closed training session. His hand swallowed my hand. I looked up. My neck was. I'm
Huge.
5'11". I looked up.
Huge.
I'm like, this guy is one of the biggest human beings I've ever seen. Even for a footballer, you would be intimidated by him. But he doesn't. I don't think he's got that in him. That aggressive, intimidating stance about him. He just. I don't know. It's a bit. It's a bit like a
there's a lot
marshmallow.
of. He's doing all these facial creams and a lot of Instagram posts, and he's got the Santa Fe out, and I don't know. I don't know. Wait, you can do whatever you want as long as you perform on the footy field. I don't care, but I don't know. Just for me right now, he's just lacking it. But we'll see opening round, so he might be fully
100%.
geared down, and
I still
he'll come
think
out.
he'll kick 50. I still think he'll kick 50 this year.
Fuck, if he kicks 50, man, mate, if he kicks 50, we're making the wild card. I'll tell you now.
I still think he kicks 50.
I mean, what?
Anyway,
what? Yeah.
all right, guys,
I don't know,
I gotta
Sam,
go. Have a good night.
You take care, brother. Good
Take
seeing you
care.
on
See
as
you
well.
guys.
It's time to go!
This one will take us through to the end. This one as well. I'm starving. But
Yeah, I was going to say from
yeah,
where
go.
I was sitting, I saw Fogarty walk right in front of me just after half time, just as the boys were coming out, and he had ice in his hands. So I think he came off at the same time as Hayward, if I'm not mistaken, because that's what it showed on the AFL app, that they were both off at the same time. So I think Fog may have picked something up. He was holding ice. So and same with Frankie Evans. He came off with about sort of 5 minutes to go.
So he got absolutely V-lined in a contest. They went, shoulder to shoulder down low, and you could hear it too. It was a good. He well felt, absolutely well felt. Yeah.
So
He
I
loves
don't
getting
know.
smashed.
Yeah. Also, I did see Will White sitting behind me as well. So he's coming to have a look at the boys.
Oh, was he?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is. It's footy life.
It's what it is.
Can we touch on Mitch McGovern?
Yeah, it's gone past him, man.
This bloke can't be anywhere near this team this year. Surely not.
I don't think. Yeah, I just think he will be. Unfortunately, he's going to play. He will, because Voss will look to him as experience in the back line. I guess he can't. I don't know. It's just he's one of those guys that. I mean, if you've got young Dirksen and Dean back there, I don't know. I think Voss will probably look to some experience.
Well, there's Wiedering play opening round apparently. So my source,
apparently.
Yeah. So would have been like no contact. It would have just been one-on-one. But Sarah apparently had an interview with Sarah Jones, and he goes, she asked how many ribs he broke, and he goes, his answer was, "I'd rather not say, so I don't want the Swans to know." I don't know if he's playing, a bit of possum and just trying to say that he's playing, but he's not. I'm not sure. But maybe he will play.
If it's just ribs, right, and they pad him up, he'll be one that can come straight. He doesn't need a practice match. He can come straight in and play his game against the Swans.
Agreed.
He's one that could do that easily, So I'm hoping he plays. We need him. We all know how much we need him. I'm hoping he plays. But if he doesn't, I don't think we'll see him till like round 3.
Yeah.
Spaducas, another good comment. Who is ringing in from a serial killer den? That lighting looks like a cave. That's for you, man.
That's Ted Bundy, bro.
Actual Ted Bundy.
YouTube's dying. Oh, is it gone off again?
There we go. It's on. We're like on glare. Who is your backline? If Wiedering does play, I think this is pretty much it. Wiedering, Dean, and Dirksen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if it's not Wiedering, who is it?
It's got to be Lewis Young. Two
Young.
jumper Lewis.
It should be him over McGovern.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It'll be too small, the back line.
I'll give you one that might play that you haven't considered. Is Newman. Like, he's played 2 reserve games.
I think so.
I reckon he's ready to play.
Not ready yet. Not ready.
Interesting. We'll see.
I think the team that you saw out there tonight is as close as you're going to get it to that's opening round team right there. That's what I think. Obviously, you got the extended bench with 3 extras. So take your pick of Fogarty probably comes out, McGovern comes out, and maybe one of the ruckmen, which is Reedy.
But if Newman's played 2 reserves and he's played full games, I think this one he might have played most of the game, right? And he's ready. Why wouldn't you just play him? Like, what else does he need?
I just don't. I don't think he's ready yet. He's not fully ready. I know after he was running laps in the 4th quarter, so he's not fully ready. I don't think so, not yet. I think he's maybe about 2 or 3 weeks. You're going to be precautionary with him as well, with that patellar injury, which is like a wild one to have, and at his age as well. You know, you don't heal like a kid anymore. So, and I think there's plenty of cover there too in that position at the moment.
100%. We've got heaps there. Yeah, we've got heaps there. What about
Mick? What are you going to say? Go.
Sorry, how far's Haynes off?
Nah, it'd be after round 2.
So they're all going to be ready at about the same time.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I just don't think that Newman will play because I haven't seen him any match sims as well. Oh, there you go. There's a comment. Newman hasn't done any practice at sim. So no, I haven't seen him do anything like that. And he's just not ready. He's not ready yet. They'll play Sard, they'll play Williams, and they might play Boyd.
And Florent will play.
I don't think there's a need to risk him either.
Florent, yes.
I don't think there's a need to risk him. I think we do have enough cover.
Yeah.
So I don't think they'd risk him, especially after rupturing a patella tendon. It's a bad injury.
Did anybody like his game? I didn't mind his game, to be honest.
It was all right.
Okay. Serviceable.
I think he plays the majority of the year, to be honest. If he's fit.
Definitely. I think he'll play more than 15 games there and up 4-2. I know he did go down back in that last quarter. They're probably just trying something like if he was to go down back.
There's no one left, then you can put it there. I think forward this year. Yeah.
You know who I don't know. I don't know why it just stands out for some reason. Lewis Young. I don't know.
Two jumper Lewis. What about when he let the ball run out?
That's what I was about to say. Other than when he did that, me and Bo fucking pissed ourselves.
Bro, what are you doing, bro?
How about when he was exiting D50 and just hit up the opposition lace out?
Lewis Young, he's all right.
He needs his mum.
He'll play 12 games minimum this year.
12?
That's Lewis Young, man.
All he's going to do is spoil, mark, and handball. That's all he's going to do.
That's all he's got to do, Sam. That's all he's got to do. Just do that, mate. Just do that.
That's it.
He's just a limited footballer. That's all he is. He's limited. It's all right. And he's a nice boy. And, went down to training and asked him why. At least he knew why I call him Two Jumper Lewis. And he knew who sat on his head that day. That's I got a good chuckle out of that. That's a good question. They're the questions you should be asking. But Taylor Byrne, does he start in opening round?
Yes.
I think yes. And Fogarty comes out.
Over Fogarty, that's what, bro. I can't see Fogarty in the team.
He's got to fucking be done.
I can't watch it. I'm sorry. I'm sure, but he's a horrendous footballer. I'm sorry. He's horrendous.
Fogarty,
and anyone that says, but he tackles and stuff, I don't give a shit. I need something. You need to be effective. He's just not effective. And we've seen, and when people say, but a new game plan, he's not going to change. We've seen this for 4 or 5 years now. He's not going to change. He's not effective. And again, I'm sure he's a great person, but he ain't up to it.
What's that got to do with it, Seva? I'm sure.
Yeah, but some people get butthurt or whatever. I don't want to feel like I'm attacking the bloke, but he's a garbage.
It's got nothing to do with his personality.
He's a garbage footballer. He's just I can't watch him. He makes me cringe every time he goes near the ball.
Because we don't have anything, but now we do.
You know what's funny? Byrne came on and he just had an instant impact. Instant. Yes. Like he knew where the ball was going to be. He knew where it was going to be every single time, and he just makes things happen. It's what Fogarty doesn't do.
Yeah. He'll get a ball and he'll just hit a target on a dime as well, like on the turn. Like I like what he's got. He's very ambidextrous, I reckon. So
he's like a little meatball. I love him.
He
I
is.
told you
I love.
he's lost a
It's
little
one,
bit of weight
it's
too,
one.
which is good.
He's one for the vertically challenged, so that's why I love him too. And I'm vertically challenged, so I love him.
Oz Yates, member for 18 months. Thank you very
Wow.
much. A year and a half. Well, 18 months of TJP member now. Thoughts on Sard in the preseason game today? We've been both Brisbane and Geelong in practice games now. Yes, we have. Sardi. There was one I lost. I didn't fully lose it, right? Because it's a preseason game. But there was one where Campbell Chesser was on his bike and he had about 5 meters clear on his opponent on the outer wing. And all I'm doing is just kick it. Just kick it. And he went to McGovern. And then McGovern went and kicked it into the midfield, then turned it over, and they kicked the goal. And I'm just like, oh, my God. You just got to honour the lead first time and just kick it out to him. I'm going, what are you doing, Sardi? If that was Sardi, he would have been losing it if the roles were reversed.
Yeah.
I'm just going, mate, you just go first time out. And we were out, clear.
He just ran too far, mate. He just ran too far. Like, what was he? Where was he going to run? And the Geelong player was just cutting him into the boundary. Like, there was nowhere to go, you know. So, yeah, that was it. I think sometimes Sardi, just because he's quick and that, sometimes he goes to that when he shouldn't, you know what I mean? Like, the kick was there, mate. But anyway, but with Sard, for me, I still think he's part of our team, you know what I mean? And he's necessary. I thought he did some good things to start off with, but then he faded away in the second half.
Yeah.
I think he's good outweighed the bad by enough to be happy with his performance tonight.
Yeah. Agree.
Aiden's got one. Hey, gone, Aiden. Good to see you at the game as well. I wonder if fasting impacts his game and affects his ability to play well. Well, he says no. And he's proven that he plays well in Ramadan as well. So,
yeah,
he's playing for Allah when he's Ramadan. So, yeah, this one's an interesting one. Now, I think the Ashton Moyer.
He doesn't
I
play.
didn't mind what I saw from him.
He doesn't play round zero.
I don't think he plays round zero either.
Yeah,
he just looks. I don't know. He looks like. I feel like he's just out of touch. Like, there's something about him. He just feels out of touch with the football. Like, I can't put my finger on it, but there's something about him. It's just, I don't know. He doesn't. He leaves a lot to be. He left a lot to be desired. Is that the word? Is that the phrase?
Yeah, he leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah, I don't know. He's just.
How does the starting forward line look then without him? Do you then play the extra tall?
I don't think Reedy gets in for me personally. I don't think he's up to it technically at the moment. I think his effort's there, but I didn't see much in terms of his hit outs and disposal around the ground, to be honest. I think on a ground like the SCG, we've got Harry, we've got Pitto. I don't think you need too many tools on a ground like that. You got to use your speed. So
I don't disagree with you. I'm saying if Moyer's not in and he's not in, then what's our forward line look like?
I think you got obviously Ainsworth, Haywood, Kemp,
Burn,
your half forwards, and then Burn, Evans, Mackay, and then probably Elijah can roam there. Jagger will probably come off forward. I don't know. Yeah. I don't think Moyer already are there yet, but they'll definitely play at least probably half a dozen games each at least this year. So
yeah, I don't know right now. And as I said, he's got the talent. And obviously, he's got talent there, which every AFL player does, but he's got more talent than others. Definitely ambidextrous, but it's above the shoulders for me with him. So
he's got talent.
I do. From the preseason right now, he's not in my team right now. I'm happy to go smaller with my team. But that's just me. I'd rather Flynn Young than him at the moment. I'm not even joking when I say that. So I think he's a better footballer. He can pick up better areas, and he's in the game longer than Moyer. So again, we don't. I just don't think he has it yet. Not yet. No. Not for me.
Some of the others have just passed him real quick. You know what I mean? And you got Frankie Evans, who's definitely now gets a game, and the way he goes at the ball, and now Burn. Even just after 2 games, man, he just shows a lot more. And then, you've got Ainsworth in there now. So I just don't think there's a spot for him at the moment, man. He just doesn't do enough. He does one good thing and then that's it for the game. I mean, he took that mark and he kicked the goal. What else did he do?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Can we talk about our captain? What do you think about? I thought he got 30 odd possessions and kicked the goal, but you didn't really notice him much, did you? Seba, you watched it on TV? Did you really?
Yeah. I think I was speaking to. I think Bo said it. He's like, has Cripps done anything? I don't know. I did. I think it's just because of like Jagger Smith and Walsh and the others that are playing a part. But I definitely noticed him. I thought he was pretty good. He was silky, and you could definitely tell that. Obviously, as he's getting older, he's shedding a bit more weight. He looks. I don't know. I don't think he looks as slow as everyone thinks he is. As everyone's saying he is. I didn't think he was that slow. I thought he was actually pretty fucking good, to be honest. And he looks
he was good.
Have a good season.
What I like about his game,
I noticed him.
At the ground, you didn't really notice him much, but he did a lot of work. So I like that. I like that he's still getting his 30 possessions, but to me, he wasn't like the man. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't.
I know what you're saying. I know you're not saying it in a bad way, but isn't this what we've been asking for fucking how many years now? How long have we been asking for where Cripps doesn't have to do it all? The poor blokes carried us for donkeys now.
I like it.
How many games?
Like, I'm happy.
Yeah.
It's just good.
I'll put a theory forward. You know where people say, like science says, that your nose disappears with your eyes. You know, when you look out your eyes, you can't see your nose, right? Is it because we're so accustomed to Cripper doing all those little things all the time?
Yes.
We just don't notice it as much anymore?
Yeah.
The last few weeks. Because you're right. I agree with Seba. I think we're all looking at the new guys. We're looking at Jagger. We're looking at Walsh and what he's going to bring this preseason. So we're just ignoring Cripper. And I think it's a good problem to have.
You know what? You know what's the funny thing is, and Mars will remember this. I remember it was the first show that year. Everyone was ignoring Cripper. Whatever. I'm not saying he's going to do it, but when it ended up happening, he had one of his best seasons and won a fucking Brownlow.
Yeah.
So he won his second Brownlow. So yeah, I think he's primed to. I don't know. He looks amazing for me. I think he'll be top 3 best and fairest, if not win it for me. So he looks really, really good.
Yes, we are doing an emergency meeting next week as well. And I'll be hosting that. Bo will start it, and then I'll jump in and then host it. What else we got? There was some actually. So it was a good point. There was actually a good point about the Moya that apparently, Stewart was on him as well for most of the game. So you're playing up against her, but still, it doesn't give you an out. Go to another level. Find another level. You know what I mean? You see all these other forwards, these other, not every other kid that's a forward, play well on them, but like you got to find another level. You got to raise your game.
Did he kick one? Like Dean did tonight with Dangerfield. Copped a spray and then went and fucking changed his whole approach.
Yeah, it's it is what it is, whatever. But does he start in your team?
It's not his first year. It's
What
not
is
like
his
his
third now?
His third year, man. Like you expect him to move, but look, he's got something there, but I just don't think he's ready to make the team at the moment.
Yeah.
Do you persist with him though? In the forward line? Meaning like, do you play him even though he might not be? He's not in form. Do you play him?
No.
I think he's got to earn that spot. I know people like I've probably even said it. He's probably not. He's that player that kind of performs better in like an AFL game instead of a VFL game. But as I said, I think other players have now passed him. He's got to earn that spot back, and he just doesn't do enough work. Like he looks good for a moment here and a moment there, but you get someone like Jagger Smith, who's a completely different player, but he's always hustling. Even Frankie Evans, let's say, he's always hustling, mate. He's always trying to make a deal somewhere. He's doing something, he's talking, where I don't see Moya doing that. And he's got to start hustling or else he could miss his opportunity.
We've got our brother from another mother all the way from Las Vegas, Paco Luciano. Jagger is a fucking beast. Well said. It's always
Absolutely.
he's going to be absolutely rinsing the highlights on that one, are you? He would have been losing his mind over Jay.
Hey, just going back on the Moya thing, and also, what's one thing we've all been crying out and like saying is selection integrity. You can't pick him.
No,
You can't pick him. You can't pick him.
Yeah.
You actually can't.
No, he's not making the team. Not now. No way. Not with not with those other forwards. No, he's not making the team. No way.
No.
What's this? Mark Douglas at the ball up in quarter 3. I noticed they lined up tall Ford, Kemp, Mackay, Moya, then Ford half, a small medium, Ainsworth, Lord, Hollands, and others. Odd balance. Maybe they're just trying things.
Yeah, I think they're just trying stuff.
Yeah, just throwing up different matchups, see how they go together. But yeah,
Lord look all right too.
Yeah,
Looked
Lord was good. He had how many tackles did he have? I think he had like something like 13 tackles. So led everyone on the ground. 18 disposals, 11 kicks, 7 handballs, which is a good. That's how you want to have it. Yeah, I thought he was involved, heavily involved. So it's good to see from him. We're going to need him as well. It's a point of difference. With obviously Chair out now. Does he start opening round?
Yes.
Without Cherry out.
Yeah.
I think Lord. I think I said it to Bo. He looks much fitter too. He looks. I don't know. He looks way fitter than last year as well. Which I mean, I love Lord. I don't know why. It's just something about him. I like. He's just got that grit. You know what I mean? So I really want to see him playing round 1 against that disgusting mob Sydney. So
watched a bit of Paco's watch along. How was it? I'm sure it would have been very funny. It would have been very good. Lawson had an amazing game. Lawson Humphreys. Yeah, he's a good footballer. He's a smart footy player as well. I mean, we could do it. We're starting to get our own. We're starting to get our own footballers. I mean, we're starting to phase out that old and getting in the new. So it'll take its time. It's whether we can find consistency for long enough throughout the year, which is key. It's whether they want to keep playing the way that they want to play, persist. The transition of halfback is what I've noticed all preseason, and they're playing like they want to move the ball at all costs. So when they get the ball, mark it, and they're just moving it on at all costs. So it's good to see. You're going to high risk, high reward. That's what it's going to be. You're going to be going through the middle. You're going to turn it over. And it's the way you get back, the way you set up behind the ball as well. And you want to win the ball higher up. You want to be a front turnover team. So that's how the best teams win games of footy, and that's how the best teams win flags. So, look,
keep persisting.
Again, you just got to persist. We've got to persist with the ball movement. That's all it's going to be: ball movement, ball movement, ball movement. And when they're not playing like that, well, then we've got to get right behind them to get the ball moving again. But look, we're heading up on midnight. I haven't eaten for 24 hours. I mean, I don't need to eat anyway, but I'm absolutely cooked. I've got to be up early tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. To everybody that joined, everybody that watched, again, thank you very much. Always appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Trying to get to 5,000 before maybe halfway through the year. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. Are we on 37? What are we on? Are we like on disposal-wise, Jagger Smith? Are we better than that or not? Not good enough.
I think we're better than that. I think we're in the 40s or 50s.
That's good. Again,
big week next week, Mars.
Yes.
Isn't it? I know everyone knows, but you got.
Let me go.
Okay.
Top Dog Liquor again, Lyndon Hosking. Make sure you if you're in Bendigo, Strathalbyn, and there's 2 other stores that I should be down pat on this. Thank you for sponsoring the emergency meeting. He's always got his specials on there as well. Make sure you drink responsibly as well. And only drink if you're over 18. And again, we've got a big week coming up now. TJP resumes on all fronts. So we've got Blue Sunday with David Rees-Jones, Seba, who's now host or co-host, Vince Lochisana and Joe Lutzer as well that you'll see. TJP returns 7 p.m. on Tuesday. Massive changes. You'll see we've evolved. We're like Charizard. We've gone from Charmander to Charmeleon. So we are evolving like our team.
Big night. It's going to be a big night. I'm excited about Tuesday, man. It's going to be good.
You'll see it. You'll definitely see it. Wednesday night, Forever Rivals is back. And then Thursday, the game, make sure game day with Bo, and then there'll be an emergency after it as well with myself. And then, we've got preview, reviews, and we've got Selection Blues as well, which is a new show.
Selection Blues coming. That's going to be on selection night. So Selection Blues, mate. Get on and you can watch the team drop right in front of you.
So, make sure you're watching everything. Sam, give yourself a plug.
Yeah. Just that.
Wait.
Yeah.
Chow,
Yeah,
sorry. Send a link to your cousin, Chow, quickly.
All right. Am I sending a link?
Sorry, Sam.
Right.
Sorry, Sam.
No,
Sam.
hang on.
My apologies.
That footy guy on TikTok, Instagram. But yeah, that's about all.
Got some good shit. Make sure you check him out.
Where is he? Where is this fraud? Give me 1 second. Oh, God. Far out. He comes in at the last hour, this bloke. Like
And
the
go
last
on-
second.
Go and watch Ted Bundy in the bottom of the things. Go watch his
he's
documentaries
got a
on
good.
Netflix.
That is a good moustache, I must
Yeah,
say.
that's dirt.
Seeing it in
That's
real
a
life,
dirt.
that is a dirty moustache, man. That is dirt. Look at that.
Bro, that shit's crazy.
That
Right.
That is like crazy.
That is filthy. That is absolute. Hurry up, you
The
fraud.
brushes of a broom, mate.
I mean, I've just said bye to everyone, and now I'm waiting for this bloke to jump in. Can you tell him to hurry up, Michael?
Hurry up, Paul.
There you go. That's just coming in. Far out. But Rocco, I'm excited for TJP. Not gonna lie.
I am very excited. We're not going to say too much, but me and Mars have been working tirelessly for the last for since we stopped. But it's going to be a big night on Tuesday, isn't it? And it's our 150th, if everyone remembers.
It is our 150th as well.
150th.
All right, here he is.
Here he is.
Hey, how you going?
Good. We just hopped on the navy blue bus.
All the way from London, Paolo. How are ya? Good.
Good, yeah. Sorry to keep you awake, lads.
Nah, it's all right. It's all good. I mean, I don't sleep anyway. But Jagger Smith, man, Jagger Smith.
Yeah, who would you rather, Jagger Smith or Dan Houston?
Jagger Smith, mate.
Jagger Smith, something like that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Did you watch it?
I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, very impressive. Yeah. Geelong laid 3 tackles?
But if that.
No, we're good. We're good. It's like we've had a faultless prep into the season, really, when you think about it.
Yep.
So,
who's your
Ollie Hollands?
Yeah, he's good.
Ollie's been good, yeah.
Surprises?
Really like him.
Opening round
Wade
surprise.
Dirksen.
Yeah.
Dirksen, everyone's on the Dirksen train or bus, as you are.
Where's he come from?
He's descended from the clouds.
Taylor
Taylor Byrne.
They plucked him from obscurity. Yeah, big Taylor Byrne, big donk, loves a goal. Yeah, loves a goal, big donk. He's we've got some handy little players out there. It's good. Did
you watch Harry Mackay? Did you watch Harry Mackay? He's spiked, man.
Okay.
He needs another Taylor Swift album to come out. Seriously.
I don't care about it in preseason, mate. Don't bother me.
Yeah. Let's see if he gears up. Mitch
Mitch
McGovern.
He has to. Well, people complaining about him. I thought he was good. Okay.
McGovern.
He was all right.
If I see him anywhere near that opening round team, I'm going to spew up.
I don't think he'll play. If you had to go with defenders picking at back 7, who would you go with? And don't forget to we've got the extra on the bench now. So can you go Wiedering, Dirksen, Young? Is that what you go?
Mate, yeah, possibly.
Don't forget they've got tools as well. The other one I rate's Curtin, but they still do have some tools like Marty, McDonald, McLean. So you're probably going to have to play more than you would have liked.
Yeah, true.
Possibly.
Fair point.
Interesting. Selection on Wednesday night will be very interesting. Will be an interesting.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, we don't really miss much when Adam Jarrett comes out of the team. I'll tell you now, you know how big I've been on that.
5 years, man. 5 years extra. 5 years.
And give me the 800K.
Trade.
I told you should have traded him last year on the table last year. That's where it should have been. Should have been.
Cooper Lord, very good. Like him. He can play
13
that
tackles. Good by
but
foot.
You could see, but the one thing that I was big on, and we've got it for the last 12 to 14 months, like they've got to start phasing through Stewart out of that midfield, because you saw in that last quarter there were some 20 to 30 metre kicks under no pressure that he has to hit in those moments, especially in the last quarter when you're trying to loss a game, and he just if we can get someone into his role at the end of those chains, that plays by getting 30 touches and he's in those handball and possession chains, we're going to be far better for it. As much as he benefits from it, just got up to it. Imagine if his work rate and his professionalism and the way in which he handled it was handed over to a player like Adam Chera. Adam Chera would be great in that role, but he doesn't have it. You'd love the work rate and the way in which Stewart plays to fit Chera's body. That's what I'd like to see. But, unfortunately, we're not going to get that. So there's still a bit of work to do with that midfield.
Oh, definitely.
It looks far better now with Smith in there, and Walsh looks a lot more powerful, which we've seen throughout the season. He scored a lovely goal too, which is great to see. So it's good. Good sides heading into the first game.
Yeah. Early predictions, or we'll leave it. We'll wait for that. Not for the year, just for that game.
For the game. I think it'll be a very close loss. That's what
I reckon.
I do think we can win, but it's just at the SCG going to be really tough. But if Wiedering plays, we're a chance, big chance, big chance if Wiedering plays.
Maybe he might play.
I think he will play. From the half-time report, he sounded very confident.
Yeah, he did sound confident. Yeah, I've got
very good.
Rocco Moro told me. Where are you heading now?
Just heading to the shops, go get something to eat.
Yeah.
And then heading into the city centre to go and waste more money.
Yeah, nice. Are you going to go? Have you been past Cockfosters yet, or station?
No, not yet. No,
Okay.
I don't plan on getting out there. But
Okay.
I'm sure I'll take one of the train lines that does take me out.
Now we're arriving at Cockfosters.
Yeah, very good.
There's a shout out. Hey, Paolo, give my regards to Andrew Mountbatten. That's from Rocco Moro. I don't know, Andrew Mountbatten.
Andrew Mountbatten. That's Prince Andrew there.
That's
Prince Andrew there.
Oh yeah. Andrew Mountbatten. Have you seen? There's a photo going around that the way he'll get off his charges if he wears a Manchester City jersey into court, he'll get off the charges.
115.
Yeah. Apparently that's the Marley's going to wear a Manchester City jersey to court, and they're going to let him off.
Oh God! I got one last one for you. This is the last little one. Stuart McQuaid, Paolo, your SEN mate Kane Corns is a flog. I love it.
People have said the same about me too. So
I get that every day.
No,
worse. But anyway.
Yeah. Oh look, maybe the 8-year deal is a bit excessive, but we want him to be at the club. Don't we want him to be at the club for 8 years?
Yep.
And people will talk about the back, and again, we don't know how degenerative it is because, you can reference the fact that he's played. I think it's only Carlton. Big shout out to Atusha, who was pushing that narrative about, he's played 85% of matches that he's been picked for, basically. So, but again, that may change as his career wears on because we don't know what the back issue is going to entail as his career goes along. So we will see, gentlemen. We will see. But I'm looking forward to getting to Sydney.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Should be great.
Can't wait to go look for Pokemon cards. Can't wait. But anyway, everyone, thank you for joining in the stream. You got a nice little surprise at the end. Emergency meeting 1 and done. Powered by Top Dog Liquor again. Lyndon Hosking, thank you very much for sponsoring this one as well. There'll be a review out tomorrow with myself. And yeah, that's it. Make sure you're liking, subscribing, hyping, and yeah, join us in the comments below. And if you dislike what I have to say, or hit the dislike, or just comment something and say Mars is a flog. I don't know. But anyway, take care. Love you and leave you. Go Blues.
Go Blues.
Blues.